This conference will now be recorded.
The first thing is how to build the donut chart. If you want to build a donut chart, how we can do that. Okay, how to build donut chart. So if you want to build a donut chart, first connect to the sample superstores database. Okay, and if you want to build a donut chart, you need to be create two metrics, two measures. Sum of 0, make it sum of 0 just. Okay, and create one more measure. Just click on sum of 0. So this thing is simple, right? We want to create two measures. These two measures can show you the 2 marks here. Aggregate sum of 0, aggregate sum of 0. So getting these 2 marks, we created two measures here. Just what we are doing, sum of 0 in the rows. Okay, simple. Once you've done this, you can see we have the 2 marks. Okay, go for each one. First one you can go for it, make it as click on pie chart. Second option also you can go for it, select the pie chart. We selected both the pies. Okay, go for first one. Increase the size of the pie chart. Just increase the size of the pie chart. Okay, and second one you can keep it as it is. Now, if I want to build a donut chart, I need to be these two be synchronized. I want to make this synchronize these two and overlap each other. So we need to go for select the second measure in the rows, make it as click on dual axis. Click on dual axis. Done. So donut is came. This is a simple one. How we can create a donut is very simple. So increase the size of the donut. The blue color circle is aggregate sum of 0. The first mark, inner part of circle is this one. Okay, go for the first one and increase the size of it. Increase the size of it and go for second one. Go for second one. Increase the size a little bit for this one as well. Now, so it's very simple. We can build a donut here, and you can go for synchronize axis. Okay, just hide the axis. Show headers is red. This one also you can uncheck it. So my donut is red. So what you want to represent in the donut? In this outer layer where we have the blue layer, I want to represent my different subcategory by sales or different category by sales. Whatever you want, you can drop it. Okay, where you need to drop that? The outer circle which we have at this outer in the donut, that is coming from this aggregate sum of the first marks. Okay, this one. You can see there are three actually. One is all, second one aggregate sum of 0 and aggregate sum of 0. Three options are there, but first you don't go with the all option, just go with the first one, aggregate sum of 0. Drag your subcategory into colors. Drag your subcategory into colors. See that we get all the different colors for that outer. And drag your sales into angle. Once you selected that pie chart, you can get the angle label here. Okay, angle label. Just drag your sales into angle. Now can you see that we can get those sales values here, and you can go for make it as ascending descending order. You do that. So that you can go for do it. Sorting descending order by sales. Okay, descending order by sales. See this? This is a very less value and keep increasing based on your sales. And this is how we can create a donut. And you want to display the values in the, just drag the sales into labels. If you want to represent values, you can go for drag into labels. The S sales is chairs and phones and storages, we have tables like this, right? So this is the way we can build the donut chart. Very simple, right? And how can you build that? If they ask you to build a donut chart, can you show me the donut chart? Just drag the uh, sum of zero, sum of zero. You can create two measures, and in each measure you can make it as pie chart. Okay, select the pie chart and pie chart. Okay, just go for synchronize these two charts. Sorry, dual axis. Select the dual axis, those, and those two can be get overlap, and automatically donut will be formed. So what are the sales values you want to represent is that drag into the first mark. Okay, clear this. Build that Pareto chart. What is a Pareto chart? How we can build a Pareto chart? Yeah, just drag the subcategory here and sales. Okay, so I have this. We have a sales like this. Each subcategory wise, what was the sales? And make sure you can select it descending order. You are getting that. What is the total sales of the each subcategory from descending order? This is highest sales. Next, second highest, third highest, fourth highest, like that. Right. One more time, you can drag the sales again into rows. Okay. Two axes created. What you need to do is you need to go for the second one. Go for select the second one. Make it as a dual axis. Make it as dual axis. Now again you can see that two marks are created here. Two marks are created here. The first mark you can select as bar chart. Okay. And second mark you can go for select the second measure line bar. Select the line bar. Alright. So you can see that line bar here. The next step what you need to do is the next step to build a Pareto chart. What is the next step you need to do is to go for this measure. Go for the second measure and quick table calculation. Select the running total. Select the running total. So when you go with select the running total, the chase total was 3,35,000 plus phones total was 3,31. Okay, chase is 3,35,000 and phones is 3,31. Total sum is 6,67,000. Combining these two, 6,67,000. And if you go with the three, what is the total sales? 11 lakh thousand. 11 lakh thousand. 3 is covering 11 lakh. Top 4 is covering 13 lakh. So just I want to show this line. Just I want to show this line how the top items are contributing. What is the percentage of contribution by the number of subcategories, right? So what we can do is just make sure that the percentage we can show it in the percentage. How we can show in the percentages? Just go with the second measure again. Edit table calculation. Edit table calculation. Click on add secondary calculation. Click on add secondary calculation. In the secondary calculation, you can select a percentage of total. In the secondary calculation, you can select the percentage of total. Okay, let's go for close this window. And you can see that it's showing that total chase contribution is 14.48%. In the overall all subcategory sales contribution of the chase is 14.47. Okay, and combining sales and chairs and phones combination, chairs and phones contributing total is both can be contributing total how much? 38 total 38 percentage including let me bring this into top. Okay, better we can bring into top. I will do one thing, color change for this one. We can change for the line bar, the color we can change it. Okay, and dots also I'm putting over there. Okay, so now you can see that, click on the dot, phones and chairs contribution is 28 percentage, and storages and phones and chairs total contribution is 38. These three contributing 38. Like you can go for see that what is the contribution of that until furniture 91 percentage. Okay, the contribution you can show it here. So this is nothing but a Pareto chart. How we can build a Pareto chart. What we are showing in this, we are showing that each subcategory sales at the same time. So we can show that top products or how much they are contributing, how much percentage they are contributing from highest to, we can show that. This is the way we can represent it. Okay, so the Pareto chart, you can just duplicate this, just duplicate it. Not only line bar, you want to represent it in what kind of uh, want to show that in area, you can represent an area chart. This is a Pareto. And if you want to represent it in bars again, that's also into bar. Select the bars and it is covering, right? Both are overlapping. Just decrease the size of the bars. Decrease the size of the bars. Okay, we can change this blue color to different color. It look like this. So this is, we can call it as a Pareto chart. Clear this, how we can build the donut chart and Pareto chart. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir, clear.
So next, how we can pass the values to some place with using the parameter actions. Suppose, very simple scenario I will tell you. Uh, Sum of sales, we have the subcategory wise sales is there. Okay, subcategory wise sales is there. I want to be, what are the selection I will do in this sheet? If I select the sales, what is the sales? Sales 3,35,000. I want to display this value in my title. I want to display this particular value in my sheet name title. If I select it is, I want to show this value in title. Whatever the selection you do, the related value I want to show in my sheet title. How can we get that? Okay, simple. We can go for create a parameter. Create parameter. Okay, so give it parameter action. Okay, make it as an integer. Don't select anything. Keep all values. Okay, click OK. This is a parameter I created. Right, show parameter control. Parameter control. Right. So now what you need to do is go for here, edit title. In the sheet name itself, can we call the parameter name here? So I can go for select the parameter name. Are we getting anything here? Not now, it's not showing anything. Right. So what I will do, I can go for create an action, worksheet, action. Okay, add action. change parameter values. Change parameter values. Okay. So source sheet is sheet 4. We are doing that. Target parameter is, what is our parameter name? Parameter action. Okay. What is the source field? What is the source field? Subcategory. The source field is subcategory. When I click on, we click on no, sum of sales. Okay. Click on sum of sales. Keep it as set values and go for click OK. Click OK. Now click on. Now you see that. Can you see that? I selected this particular bar value. This value I am passing into the title. I am passing this value to the title. So select it. So the related value we are passing into the title. You can select what are the value you can select it. You can select the three values, aggregate those three values and shown in the total value in the title. Okay, this is simple. Or pass the values to the parameter. So what are the value we have in the parameter? We are dynamically changing. Okay, by default it's 1 is there, that's why it's showing 1. Okay, clear this? Any questions? Okay, all right. Next, we can go for. So I have a scenario. Let me get it this. Subcategory wise sales. Okay, and take the each year wise. Okay. So if I go for show you that total values, I want to show the total value here. So how we can get the total value? How we can get the total value? Sorry, I want to show the how can we get the total value? Go for analysis, totals, show column grand total. Excuse me, I'm getting the column grand total. So recently for one of the scenario, I faced at one of the scenario where I'm going to be see that. So the total value, I don't want to be sum of these all subcategory sales. I want to get it here number of customers on that particular year. I want to get that count of customers. Okay, count of customers on that particular year. How can we get it? Got my question? I don't want to show that total value.
So I think we have to change in mark shelf. Right
What we
click
need to
on
change in the mark cell?
right click on sales.
Okay, right click on the sales.
Count of
Where here?
uh, your the table can. Oh, sorry. Total using for that. Any measures? Sorry,
In
sir.
in I don't want to get this total of this all subcategories. I want to get the totals here. Grand total is different. That is total number of customers by 2019. Suppose what I wanted. So if we go with select the order date and the customers into here, I want to write a count of customers. Measure count
Here
of
counting.
customers. So what is the count here? 2019, 2051, 2020, 2130, 2021, 2634, 3337. I want these
Yeah,
values. I want these values in the grand total. How can we get it?
right click on subcategory. I think go to subcategory. So
Go to subcategory.
your measure,
mm, Measure.
here count. Is it correct, sir?
No, the values are matching. Values are matching or not?
Did not matching.
Mm. How can we do that? So there is simple logic we can do it. Let me control Z here. Okay. So what we need to write? We need to write one calculation. Analysis, create calculated field. Okay. Size. There is a function called as size. Okay. There's a function called as size. If size is greater than 1, then then count of customers, else sum of sales. End. So any questions on this?
No, sir, no questions. Can proceed.
No. Is it understood?
Yeah, understand, sir. Uh,
What it explains?
Sir, can you explain, sir?
size of have to mention date, no, sir.
Yeah.
Size
What
of
is the size? What is the size?
um, size of
What is the
have to
size?
mention.
One second. Just give me a minute.
Number of rows, sir.
Okay, what is the size is? Size is greater than 1. We are saying that size is greater than 1.
Yeah, it's
So
number of
here
rows.
you can not number of rows. So number of rows means here you can see that 17 rows of data is there, right?
Yeah,
So you can observe here from accessory to table, this entire one pane. We can call it as this entire one pane. That's we can consider it as one. Greater than one means the grand total is separately one more pane. Grand total is separately, it's a one more pane, another pane. So what are the calculation we are writing? If it is greater than 1, that apply to that grand total. Okay, less than 1, that would be that this pane. Okay, so until tables is this is all entirely one pane. Only grand total it's separated. See this? This is entirely one pane. Grand total is another pane. Okay, both are separate. So it's the size they can consider this entire pane size is 1. Greater than 1 means another pane. That's the grand total. Okay, this is a separate pane. So here you can say that size is greater than 1. You can go move into the next pane. That is a grand total. So that's count of customer names is coming to the grand total. Else it will be go to the sum of sales. So just go for apply it. Okay. Drag this into the text. Drag this into the text. Okay. And remove the sum of sales. What happened? And at the same time you need to go for this edit table calculation. What kind of calculation we are doing it? It's a table across or table down? Tell me, is it table across or table down?
table down.
It's table down. Just a minute. Control Z and Control Z. It would be like this, right? Just go for grand total, select edit table calculation, and table down you can select it. Okay, table down you can select. Close it and take it out. Control Z. Why we are getting like this? No, it should be show the totals here. Hmm. Okay, let me check our condition once again. What is the calculation we can return? Edit. What happening? Mhm. Table down only, it is correct. Less than or equal to 1. I want to get this. Control X. Else count of customers. So I put it this way. Okay. And try to be apply. Okay. And suppose we can drag to text and drag this sum of grand total into text. Okay. And let's change this to edit table calculation, table down. Why this is getting table down only. No, it's reverse coming. See this? This is all getting that customer names. These are all we are getting that the total. Each customer, each category is total, and here we are getting total sales value. The reverse we are getting table down. Edit table calculation, table across, table down. This is correct. So here we are getting the total customers, number of customers by each category, and this we are getting grand, right? So edit this formula. X else control V. Let's do this one. Yeah, now we can got it. Series. These are all the sales values, and this is a total number of customers. The formula we written is returns. It's like a else statement at after then. This is a positive statement. That's we make it as else. The size is less than or equal to 1. Okay, the size is less than or equal to 1, then count of customers we are showing, else sum of sales. So reverse, whatever the calculation we do that, it's reverse. Okay, so here we are getting all total sales values, and here we are getting count of customer 2051 2130 2051 2130 2634 3376 79. So this is the way we can do the scenario recently someone asked. Okay, so any measure, just simple you can write it calculation like this using the size. Okay, to work on these things today. So tomorrow we can see the date functions. Tomorrow we can see the date functions. How can create a date function? So what is my suggestion is, if someone asks you to donut chart after this session, you should be created within a minute. Then only that is useful. So always I'm saying that just prepare it. Even someone asks you to create a Parto chart, you need to create it within a minute. So that much of practice you need to do. Okay. So these are some scenarios. And tomorrow